Good evening, everybody. My name's Guy. My call sign is Whiskey 5 Charlie Mike Kilo. And we're about to commence the boat anchors net for Wednesday, the 17th day of May, 2017. That's 5/17/17. That's almost, better go buy a lottery ticket. Anyway, for about the next hour or so, we're going to kick around a little bit of boat anchor terminology and talk about some fixes and maybe some problems that somebody needs a fix for. I'm sure there's a lot of information out there. I know I don't have a whole lot, but there is a lot of information out there just with the folks that's sitting around on this frequency tonight. And this is a directed net, so please channel all your questions, concerns, and comments through the net control at the time. We have three: Lynn, K5LYN, Jim, KB5ZIV, and myself, W5CMK. And tonight I'm running my youngest Drake in the crew here. It's the TR4C, running it into a 2 KD5 Henry up to a double bazooka at about 45 feet with a question mark element D104 microphone. And we got a few folks on the list. We'll grab Jay first because he's out there mobile and going on a quest that nobody ever wants to go on. But anyway, hey Jay, KM5QS, come on in here.
Well, all right. This KM5QS. I am mobile in Waxahachie, Texas, en route to Alma, Arkansas, where we're going to be one of the last people to let Charlie down. KM5GJ, for those of y'all that don't know, became silent key day before at about 4:45 p.m. from an allergic reaction that the doctors couldn't get a handle on. He did everything right. It's just one of those things. Nobody, no fingers to point, nobody to blame, but he's gone too soon. So I'm going up there with best wishes and kindness and stuff for the family and all that, and be a pallbearer, and that's about all I need to say about all that. So I'll listen to y'all, have a good time with the boat anchors. You can evidently tell I am not on one of them right at this time. KM5QS, back to you guys.
All right, Jay, you got one you can put in there,
Yeah, I got 2 or 3 I could put in here with the adapters, but I'm not going to do it.
Well, okay then. Just be that way. All right. Just express all of our condolences to the family. I know everybody's got them. All right. Hey, George, KF5CDG. What's happening in the dinky weed?
Well, you caught me doing other things. I was punching buttons and listening up the band and one thing and another. But anyway, I'm just sitting over here eating a DiGiorno pizza and drinking a beer, so how much better can it get than that, KF5CDG?
Well, that's pretty good, I'll have to say. I had a cold beer and a can of Chef Boyardee spicy ravioli, so I wasn't too far behind you.
Hey, that ravioli is pretty good.
Yeah, if you put enough garlic salt on it, anything's good, right?
Yeah, sometimes I'll get that cheese sauce in a jar and put in there, and man, it makes a world of difference.
Well, you're just a culinary feller there, ain't you?
Oh yeah, I'm a redneck culinary there. My idea of sophisticated cooking is hacksaw and a microwave and a toaster oven. So that's my deal.
All righty, good deal, George. Anything else for the net?
No, I'm just kicking back in my shack.
Roger. Hey, Joseph, Mr. WA5EIJ, come on in here.
Hello there, Country Music King. This is Whiskey Alpha 5 Echo India Juliet, Joseph and Magnolia. You guys are listening to a Central Electronics 200V. I'm listening to you guys on a Drake R4 Charlie. And Lynn, I'm the proud owner of a couple R4Bs and a couple R4Cs, and 1 or 2 2Bs and 1 or 2 1As, and they all, I cannot say enough nice things about them. But I also am the unfortunate owner of an R4, and it is a piece of junk. You cannot keep it on frequency, and I have used every brand of 6AU6s, old ones, new ones. I've done everything, and I cannot make it be still. I still got it, but I got to tell you, I have sweated over it. Anyway, if you find out a solution, please copy me. Anyway, guys, I don't want to hog it. Jay, I'm with you, buddy. Me and Janet have been talking about you all night. Good luck, and hello to Margie. Country Music King, back to you, sir.
All righty there, young man. Yeah, well, you know, you just have to, you don't ever quit. Somebody said that on TV today. Just don't never quit. Over.
I hear you, but I don't know. You want me to send this thing to you?
No, if I don't ever start, I can't quit, right?
I thought you was my buddy.
You bumped your knob or something.
Not still?
Yeah, sound like you upped the band just a touch.
Okay, let me let go. Bye.
All right, good deal. Talk to you in a minute. Hey, Gary, BFA, what's up? Well, we can come back to Gary. Hey, Rusty, WK5R, what's going on in your neck of the woods? Well, maybe it's me that's off frequency.
Maybe some raviolis and all that, Carl.
Okay, yeah, I should have used the Listerine, right? All right, hey, Al, down in Wimberley, Texas, what's up?
Not much. This is W5SFN Wimberley. Everybody sounds good. I don't hear a bad signal out there nowhere. You can't beat that with a stick. This is W5SFN Wimberley.
Well, what are you talking on tonight there, Al?
OTS 520. I got two of them sitting here grinning at me.
Well, is one of them grinning bigger than the other?
One of them is, I don't know. One of them looks better than the other one. And this one here I got off of San Angelo Bob.
Well, I tell you what, you got her running just like it needs to.
Oh, well, I've fooled with a few of them in my time, and I can make them sound good sometimes.
Yeah, I hesitate to call you a screwdriver mechanic, so I'll let you do that for yourself.
I am a screwdriver mechanic.
Roger, Roger. Good deal, Al. Good to hear you. All right, let me grab one more, and then I'm going to kick it off down there to Lynn and let him grab a few. I got a W5YT. Hey, Bill.
Hello, John and Ned. WY5T, Bill in San Antonio. I'm sitting here with an 820S with an inverted V sitting about 33, 34 foot MC50 mic. I just stabbed a VFO on this thing this evening. I've got another 820S here also on the bottom there. I was just getting in trying to figure out what the RF problem was, but hopefully it's sounding all right there. So want to pass on to Jay. Drive safe. Got you in mind there, and our thoughts to the family. And it's good to hear everybody on WY5T. Thank you, guy.
All right, Bill. Well, I had all the letters. I just didn't have them in the right place.
That's all right. Just wild young turkey. WY5T.
All right, good deal, Bill. Yeah, the 520 sounds great. I don't know what to deal with. I bet it's something just minor on that other one, but you'll get it figured out. Hey, Lynn, you want to try a few? K5LYN, W5CMK, and the boat anchors.
Yeah, well, see, I guess this thing sounds like it's working. Sound okay to you, K5LYN?
Sound like you.
All right, let's go for it. This is K5LYN. My name's Lynn. I'm in Austin. And this is a Central Electronics 20A driving a homebrew grid-driven amplifier of 4.6 DQ5s. And instead of having an outboard VFO, I figured out how to make an adapter to use the VFO in the SX115 to excite the to excite the 20A. And so I am transceiving. And several of the guys on here, including Joseph and Guy, heard my next attempt at a transceive station. I built an adapter to adapt any of these Central Electronics exciters to any of the early or the Drake R4 series receivers, and the adapter seems to be working, but I had trouble with my R4B. And Joseph, I'll get back to you as soon as I talk with David about this, and I think we're going to solve that problem maybe. All right, I'm going to talk to about 4 people here, then I'll give it to Jim. Let's see, I think next on my list, oh, by the way, Gary BFA said he had grandkid duties tonight, so he wouldn't be here. All right, Stuart, KF5NIX, you still over there? K5LYN.
Oh, absolutely there, Lynn. Still here. KF5NIX on a Yaesu FT101E with a static 10D microphone like George is over there, WB5TXW, and using an inverted V dipole about 35 foot up in the air. And other than that, everything else is sounding good here. Weather's doing pretty good here as well. Back to you there.
Sounding good, Stuart. Nice signal over to my place this evening. Okay, Nick, man of Central Electronics, K5EF, over to you, K5LYN.
Okay, Lynn, this is K5EF. I want to say hi to everybody on the net tonight. And signals are strange. I mean, it's very quiet, you know, and I mean, dead quiet. My S-meter is just laying right on S0. Which is why I was able to copy you just running 20 watts, Lynn, and I copied you just fine when you were doing it. But any event, yeah, I didn't go to Dayton this year. David, my neighbor, W5XU, is heading up there with Ted, KN50. And so anyway, they're going to give me a blow-by-blow report. I normally drag a trailer up there, but I was afraid, you know, with the non-asphalt flea market area, it might be rough because it always rains up at Dayton. It just seems like it's always that time of year. But anyway, oops, I'm over driving. Hang on a minute. Okay. On standby.
Sounds like a little carrier got in there.
What transmitter?
That's my 100B. Yeah, I was just getting some RF feedback.
Yeah, we can hear just maybe a little tone is what we hear.
Let me see. No, it must be. That's what it must be. Let me sign off. It's K5EF.
Okay, if you figure it out, come back and tell us what it was, Nick. Satisfy our curiosity. Other than that, you're sounding good, but we could hear it. Not very strong, but it was there. Okay, let me see here. Let me get my notes straight here. George, my neighbor, TXW, over to you, K5LYN.
Howdy, Lynn, and all around the net, WB5TXW on the S-line radios, 32S175. S3 that I got from Cliff over there, DYN. Hello, Cliff. The speaker box, the 30L1 power supply, all lined up on the Burnett County Library table that I got from Bob of San Angelo decades ago. So everybody's sounding good. It sounds like people who are a little further away are a little audio-wise, not signal strength, but audio-wise pinched up like an old D104, which to me just means the band isn't all the way open, but there's no crash. So that's about it. WB5TXW, back to net.
Station still sounding good, George. Nice signal, nice audio over here. Okay, let me talk to Cliff here, and after Cliff and I visit, I'll give it to Jim. Mr. DYA, what's happening, Cliff, K5LYN?
Well, good evening, Lynn and the net. Here is WB5DYA in Cedar Park. We're talking on a Yaesu 902, driving my Ten-Tech amplifier. First time I've had it on the air. Up around 1,1500 watts. Hope it sounds okay, okay?
Yeah, it sounds outstanding, strong too.
Well, I hope so. Anyway, it's a Yaesu station, microphone, and a fan dipole up around 50 feet. And that's it. And I've got an 8 o'clock phone call, so I got to check out and go earn a living for a few minutes. So WB5DYA, back to net control.
Glad you came by, Cliff. Good to hear you. Okay, Mr. ZIV. Only one I've still got on the list is Bob, CXG. So let me throw it your way. KB5ZIV and the Boat Anchors Unlimited, K5LYN.
All right, Lynn, let me turn that other one down. All right, folks, this is KB5ZIV. You're listening to the Boat Anchors Unlimited net. Tonight I'm on the trusty FT102, the big old B&W amplifier, the large tuner, and that goes out there to the big old ladder line fit antenna, and hopefully everything's working better than it was barefooted. All right, let's see. I got a W5DK. Are you still here?
Yeah, good evening, Jim, everybody. This is Don. I'm in Hill Country, Spring Branch, north of San Antonio. And I'm on the trusty Drake TR4 with a D104 and extend and zip antenna, so same as always. Good to hear everybody. It's a beautiful day. Hope everybody didn't have to work all day. Back to you, Jim, W5DK.
All right, Don. Sounded good this way. Looks like it's working on my S-meter. All right, hey, Mr. Doug, W5IS, what's going on over your way?
Well, good hold a bit. W5IS. I'm running high-end 50 doors, so I can turn something off here. Oh, sorry about that. Well, that's still kicking off, so probably not hearing me. We'll let it go. I don't know what happened to it earlier. You keep trying to find me. W5IS is all.
All right, Doug. Well, I'm sure you'll get it figured out. You know, them SWR defuelers will always upset your day.
Right.
All right. Hey, Mr. Ralph, N5BTM, what's going on over that way?
KB5ZIV in the net, N5BTM, Ralph and Spring. And tonight we're running another green machine, the old Hot Water 12, and driving a homebrew GS35B amplifier with that. And got to talk softly since I don't have ALC on this HW12. It can get the old GS35 excited pretty easily here. But anyway, I hadn't used this one in a while, so thought we'd knock the cobwebs off and get it out and hope it's sounding all right. Back down there to you, Jim. KB5ZIV N5BTM.
I believe that one sounds real good there, Ralph. It's got a good signal. I don't see a darn thing wrong with it.
Well, you made my day. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it.
All right, brother. Hey, Bob, out there in San Angelo, K5CXG, what's going on over that way?
Well, it's, it rained last night. It rained all night. Kind of a slow rain. And then it quit, and I don't know if it's going to come back again or not. They say it might in a day or two. It's K5CXG running the 520S, just like L is, and going through an inverted V, and the Mertz tuner, and that's about it. Nothing really new to report. I got the R388 over here. It's got the product detector right there, and it's sitting over here warming up. I'll probably listen to the last of the net on it. I'm monitoring myself on it now, so anyway, that's about it, and I hope everybody has a good week, and sorry to hear about Charlie. I really am. I didn't get to meet him, but I have talked to him, and that's just one of those strange things. But anyway, everybody have a good week, and Jay, drive carefully up there. I know you still got a ways to go. I did get your envelope, and I hope everything's fine. We'll talk to y'all later, K5CXG.
Hi, Bobby. I think he said earlier everything was copacetic. All right. Hey, Rusty, WK5R, you make it back yet? All right, guy, that's everything I had. If you got anything else, I'll let you run it down there. KB5ZIV, back over to W5CM and a K.
All right there, Jim. Yep. I got one on here, and I'm not real sure if I got it recorded correctly, but we'll give it a whirl. And it's me again, boys and girls, W5CMK and the boat anchors. So here we go for round number 2. I got a KC5 Foxtrot Zulu, maybe, Jim. Or maybe not. Maybe folks just don't want me to talk.
Oh, it ain't because they don't hear you. They ain't about this.
Go right ahead.
I'm looking for about a 15 to 20 foot, little old 20 foot beam to put up here so I can talk to you. Anybody in the Houston area got one, something similar to that, or somewhere around where Sammy lives, or something, you know, Conroe, something like that. I have an interest.
Well, I got some of it. Come again with your call sign and name and try it one more time.
Alpha 5 Sugar Charlie, Bill over here in Houston. And I'm trying to get up a little 20-foot beam, about 15, 20 foot long.
2-meter beam.
Yes, he's looking for a 2-meter beam.
Yeah, that's what I thought I remembered.
Okay, we'll grab it and run with it for there, Jim.
All right, guys, you got one of the old 215 WBs or something like that sitting there on the fence taking up space. Old Bill AA5 Sugar Charlie would like to speak with you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's good on QRZ, so just drop him an email.
All right, get on the phone, Jim. 713-434-0532.
All right, if you want to holler at Bill, it's 713-434-0532. And he is a pretty good guy. All right, Mr. Guy.
Okay, Jim, thanks. Yeah, I was having some difficulties there, to coin a phrase from down south. All right, that comes to the end of the list, except for Rusty. WK5R Rusty, are you out there? Well, we'll leave a question mark there and come back to get him. All right, boys and girls, you're listening to the Boat Anchors Unlimited net tonight. My name's Guy. My call sign is Whiskey 5 Charlie Mike Kilo. And if you'd like to check in with the Boat Anchors, come now with your call sign suffix slowly, and I will try to get them all written down.
Apple pie.
Kilo 5 Lima Tango.
Edward David X-Ray. All right, I got Byron EDX, Lima Tango, and I had the first one. I didn't quite get it all. That first one, the Alpha something, come back.
Yeah, Alpha Papa.
All right, Mr. Alpha Papa, give us your full call sign, your name, your location, and what you got going on tonight.
Hey, good afternoon, John, and everybody on the Boat Anchors Net. This is M0 Sweet Apple Pie over here in Nixon, Missouri tonight, and most of the signals are coming in. I'm hearing everybody. I'm hearing some better than others, but pretty much everybody's coming in tonight. So been looking at 6-meter openings out to the west here, and the beacon and the radio station has been heard out to the western Arizona and Montana this afternoon. So anyway, we're on a somewhat rare transistor radio.
transceiver. It's the Japan Radio Corporation, JFT-245. And we're running the KW with 28-watt drive into the PW1, the ICOM PW1 amplifier to the 80-meter delta loop, horizontal delta loop up about 50 feet. And I want to call it a wave loop because the wind's blowing so hard, the wires are jumping up and down like they wave and something. So I may have to give it a name tonight. But anyway, hope everybody is doing well. We didn't fire up into the boat anchors tonight. Time was this short, and I thought I'd turn it on and give it a try. Most of the time I get on and tell everybody I'm running my Japan radio, and they always ask me which one, ICOM, Kenwood, or Yaesu. So that kind of makes Japan radio a little bit kind of rare and scarce, I think. So back to you, John, N0SAT.
All right, Zap. Yeah, you fooled me on that one. And, guys, I got a business phone call just came in, so... Hey, Lynn, you want to grab it for a minute, W5CMK?
Yeah, if I can talk to Sap a minute. Hey, Sap, you copy K5LYN?
Hey, good afternoon, Lynn. How you doing?
Hey, I just want to let you know that little Central Electronics 10A that you sent me, I recapped it, and then I built an adapter to transceive with it with the Drake R4 series receivers. Got it on the air day before yesterday, and everything worked great except the Drake receiver. But that little 10A came alive beautifully, over.
Oh, man, that sounds so good, Lynn. That sounds so good. I'm glad I sent that to you. And I was kind of wondering if that 100V that Nick was using tonight was the one that I gave him over at Belton. So maybe we can try to call him back in and see if he's got that working. So anyway, hey, I'm so glad, Lynn, that you got it up and going. It really makes my heart go pitter-patter. Lynn, go ahead.
Well, it came alive beautifully, and it's pretty fun to put a rig on the air that uses plug-in coils, you know, before band switches were invented.
Oh yeah, that is right. You know, so well, I'm so happy because, like I said, I know it wasn't a jewel when I sent it to you, and so I'm glad you took the time and cleaned her up and knocked the dust off of it. Got some of the bees and the rats out of there, and got it working, Lynn. So I'm so happy about hearing it back on the air. K5LYN, back to you, Lynn. N0SAT.
Outstanding, Sap. Good to hear you tonight. And I told Nick to come back in if he figures out what was happening with his radio, so maybe we'll hear from him here directly. And Guy, you can come back whenever you tell me you're back. I'll pick up a check in or two until then. Who else is out there who wants to talk boat anchors tonight? K5LYN, listening?
Hey, it's K5EF.
Okay, Nick, go ahead.
I've still got problems. It's my loading capacitor and my amplifier. They switch them in, and one of them apparently has decided to leave.
Well, I don't hear the tone anymore, so something's different. But good luck with the problem.
Yeah, well, it was RM feedback, and any event, I just wanted to say hello and say hi to Sap up there. I hear him just fine, guys.
Sap, you hear it, Nick?
Oh, yeah, I'm hearing Nick fine. Good afternoon, Nick. Is that the 100V I sent to you over there in Belton?
Oh, no, this is my 200V. My problem's in the MCL2000, the amplifier, guys.
Oh, okay. So you got those new tubes put in there?
Yeah, well, the amplifier is fine, except a loading cap in it, I believe, has been blown up. I had to put my loading condenser all the way full throttle in order to get the screen current to get off the peg, guys.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that sounds great. Well, like I said, that's the whole thing, man. I tell you what, I wish I could get back to repairing radios again, but I think I'm giving up on it. My eyesight is just going to where I can't really see well anymore. Like I said, I always say if you start smelling chicken around the workshop, it's probably burning my fingers with the soldering iron, Nick.
I hear you. Well, when you can't see a SR2000 anymore, call me.
Okay. Hey, listen, it's good to hear from you, buddy, and we'll have to get on the air here soon and do some more rack tuning. I'm looking forward to the Jonesboro event at the end of July again, so making plans for that, Nick. Go ahead.
Oh, good. Well, I thought you weren't going to be able to make it, but I'm glad you're going to do it now, guys.
Oh, yeah. I thought I'd throw in a quick plug for you, Nick. So, back to you, 73 to everybody. N0 SAT.
Okay. Glad we got you all together. And by the way, what we're all talking about is the next Vintage Radio Central Electronics meeting in Jonesboro, Tennessee, July the 22nd. It's going to be fantastic again. Okay, we got two people waiting in line, LT and EDX. K5LT, sir, you still there? K5LYN.
Good evening, Lynn. Everybody else on net, K5LT. This is Lyle. I'm located in Boerne, Texas, just north of San Antonio. And everybody's sounding great tonight. I'm running the Trusty Heathkit SB101 and going through a SB201 amplifier out to the double extended ZEP antenna. And playing with the radio this evening, and it looks like I want to get the schematic out and pop the cover open because my ALC meter is not moving. So apparently it's working. Y'all are hearing me, but no movement on the meter. So something must have given way. So I have to chase that one down. Give me something to do on a rainy day here if it ever rains again. So other than that, everybody's sounding good tonight. Catch y'all next week. K5LT.
Lyle, I gave up on ALC on these vintage radios a long time ago, and I haven't sweated it since. You're sounding great. In fact, the Heathkits we've heard tonight are all sounding great. Anything else for the net, Lyle? Over.
No, sir. I got nothing else. Y'all doing good. K5LT.
Okay, let's see. Mr. EDX, Byron, over to you.
Yes, sir. K5LYN and the Boat Anchor Net. This is Whiskey Alpha 5 Edward David X-Ray in Bluffdale, Texas. Tonight I'm on a little bit different rig. I abandoned the old reliable Kenwood, and I'm on a Drake TR4C. The check-in earlier on the Drake inspired me to turn this on, make sure it still works. And a D104 mic just like you. So, running barefoot, of course, up into an inverted G. Was that said, though, he's moving into North Texas this evening from Missouri up there. He's 15 over here. So he's doing pretty good barefoot. So that's all I know for sure. Say hi to everybody. Hope they were enjoyed Mother's Day, and now we can all look forward to Father's Day. Back to you, Lynn. K5LYN, W85EDX.
That's a great sounding radio. You had that a long time, Byron. I don't know if I've heard it on here before.
I may have only checked it one time before. I got it, I think, at the last Belton, as a matter of fact, and used it one time, so that's what inspired me to get it back on here.
Okay, it's a nice radio. Sounds great. You're a little higher in frequency than I am, but then I could be down the band, too. I've kind of lost track of where 3870 is. Maybe somebody will come in and correct us here directly. Anyway, good to hear you, Byron. Anything else for the net tonight?
Oh, negative. Maybe I'm on you now. I'm sure it drifted because I just, like I said, turned it on. When I heard the Drake turn on, check in, I decided to follow suit, you know. Imitation's the highest form of flattery.
Absolutely. Okay, good to hear you. All right, let me see. Let me see if Guy's back if he wants to talk. Guy, are you back yet? Well, maybe it's Jim then. KB5ZIV, K5LYN.
All right, Lynn. Caught me with a mouthful. All right, folks, this is KB5ZIV. You're listening to the Boat Anchors Unlimited Net. If you would like to check in with us this evening, if you'll come with your call signs slowly, spread them out a little bit for me, guys. I'll try and get you in here.
WK5R.
Whiskey Oscar Zulu.
Whiskey Juliet 5 NF.
All right, there's three. Let me do that. Hey, Rusty, we called you a couple of times. What's going on?
Not much. Good evening, everybody. This is WK5R, and we're on the usual stuff tonight, transmitting on the Helicopters HT-37 and listening on the Drake TR4CW and driving the GS-35B. It's loping along there at the legal limit. That's what we got going on here. We just
sitting back here listening to all that stuff. I was in the other room watching the television program, come back in here to get on the boat anchor's net. Other than that, that's about it, Jim. So back to you, WK5R.
All right, brother, you got her dead on tonight, and it sounds good.
I appreciate that. I am using the BM800, but I'm sitting back about 4 or 5 inches from it, so it's working there. And like I say, an easy legal limit.
Roger and a roger.
Carry on. I'm going to sit back and listen. WK5R, back to the boat anchor net.
All right. Hey, Mr. Dan, Mr. WOZ, what's going on?
Oh, good evening, Jim, and everybody else on the boat anchors. This is Dan, KWOZ. Not quite a boat anchor in a way. I guess it is probably old enough, but it's a Kenwood TS-180 fixed up for a fella, and I'm driving a little homebrew amplifier with 3811As in it. Doing about 500 watts, I guess. Probably driving the pants out of this thing, but it's only showing about 550, 600 watts. Anyway, that's it from here. Thinking about doing some antenna work for the next few days, which means it'll probably rain. That's about it. I did want to ask if you're going to be around after the net, so I had a question for you on something totally different.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Okay, that's it from here. Thank you, Jim. KWOZ, back to net.
All right, brother, it sounds good. You got that one working just right.
Yeah, it must be the Heil microphone I got on.
Well, I know those had some particular problems.
Yeah, this one was a pretty easy fix. It just had two broken connections in the back end there. I got those going. Receive and transmit come right up.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Mr. Jim, WJ5MS.
Hello, Jim. Lynn, Guy, thank all of y'all for having the net. This is Jim, WJ5MS, down here in far, far away Texas on his PR4 and RV4 speed straight tonight. And putting what we can muster up out there in an 80-meter dipole, about 28 feet right now. I moved it up forward just before the net, and I'm not real happy I did, because I got more noise than ever and not much here. At any rate, everybody's sounding exceptionally good tonight, and hope everybody's enjoying the net. I know I do. With that, WJ5MS, back to net.
Well, you may be picking up some more noise, but you're putting out a darn good signal this evening, brother.
Well, the band finally come to us. I'm not hearing everybody up north with the hoop.
Well, the sun ain't quite all the way down, so it'll take it a little bit.
Could be. I ain't gonna do anything to it for a week.
I do. Anything else for us, Jim?
No, just enjoy the dickens out of here and all these golden oldies.
I do. All right, folks, this is KB5ZIV. You're listening to the Boat Anchors Unlimited Net. If you'd like to check in with us this evening, if you'll come with your call signs slowly, spread them out for me, guys. I'll try and get you in here.
BMK.
Yeah, guy.
I'm back whenever you get tired.
Okay, well, if you want to start over again, I think I got them all.
All righty, we'll give it a whirl. Good evening again, everybody. This is W5CMK. I think everybody knows me by Guy or that goofy fella, one or the other. Anyway, if you'd like to check in with the Boat Anchors Unlimited, come now with your call sign suffix. Control, Kilo Golf 5, Echo Sierra Golf. Echo Sierra Golf, buddy, you got some pretty serious RF going on there, I believe.
Okay, is that any better?
No.
Sounds like a loose mic ground.
Just buzz when you first key it up, and we can almost hear some words, and then the buzz is actually in between the modulation. All right. Fiddle with it a little bit, and we'll come back to you here in just a minute. I believe the suffix was Echo Sierra Golf, so we'll come back to you. All right, anybody else for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now.
Yeah, this is Echo Sierra Golf, Kilo Golf 5, Echo Sierra Golf. Is this any better?
Oh, absolutely. Come on in.
Okay, switched over from the Kenwood to the Icom, and just checking here, no traffic. Just heard y'all ratchet going.
Roger. Well, you stumbled upon the Boat Anchors Unlimited. We meet here every Wednesday night, around 7:30 or so. Some of us start in here a little early, but we kick around all the boat anchors and do a little bit of tweaking and technical knowledge passing along amongst us. So that's what's going on here.
Yeah, sure as hell there. All right, Dan. I'll just sit back and listen to y'all. Thanks for letting me in on the net there. Kilo Golf 5, Echo Sierra Golf.
Okay, before you run off, give us your name. If I didn't write it down, I will this time, and your location, please.
Okay, the name is Danny Delta Alpha November Yankee, and I'm located in Dangerfield, Texas, like Rodney Dangerfield.
Well, you're right up the road from me, because I live just outside of Kilgore.
QSL. All right, then, let me back out of here. I got to see what's wrong with that Kenwood.
Okay, it's a never-ending struggle. That's why they call it amateur radio, right? All right, good deal, Danny. We'll look forward to hearing you again. Anybody else for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now with your call sign suffix, please.
Whiskey 5, Tango Sierra Uniform, W5 TSU.
Hotel Norway, India.
All right, I think I got a Tango Sierra Uniform and a Hotel November, India. All right, Tango Sierra Uniform, come on in.
Whiskey 5, Tango Sierra Uniform. Name here is Mark, and I am in Oklahoma City.
Okay, Mark, I might have lost you. Try it again.
Okay, thank you again. Again, the name is Mark. You got that right. Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, and I am in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Okay, dokie, Mark. What you got going on there tonight?
Oh, nothing. I was just tuning up my new radio and heard you guys out there, so I don't have any traffic for you, but you're my second QSO in about 5 years.
Well, good deal. Welcome to the hobby.
Thank you very much. And with that, I'll turn it back over to you. W5GMK and W5PSU.
All right, good deal, Mark. We'll catch you again. Hey, Steve, what's going on out in the hill country of Texas?
Oh, not a whole lot. A guy and a multitude out there from WD5HNI. How copy tonight, over?
Sounds just like you standing here.
All righty, very good. Well, it's not storming yet, but the weather's changed, and we clouded up, and it's trying to miss, so I don't know what's shaking out. But anyway, tonight we're on the 101 ZD tonight, running barefoot, that with a Yaesu mic, and all that's going into a loop antenna outside with some homebrew lighter lines. So I hope it's working all right there, over.
Oh, sounding great. Sounds almost as good as that Swan, over.
Well, keep it up. Well, that's all right. I'm not going to complain. Oh, I just kind of rotate the radios around here, you know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I try to do that, too. I still got to get back into my TR3 and get it tweaked out because I know it'll do more than what it's doing now. Just a matter of me cleaning up some stuff in there and maybe finding out what broke down.
Oh, the finals go out on you there?
Oh no, it's just low output. I put new finals and neutralized it, put a new driver in it. It's still not but about 125 watts, so I know it'll do way more than that. Just a matter of me getting in there and messing with it.
Well, be careful what you do there. And anyway, appreciate the net. Y'all take care, and we'll check you down the creek. Don't blow away. WD5HNI. Back to net.
All right, Steve. In other words, don't test the high voltage with your finger, right?
That'd be a good idea.
All right, good deal. Talk to you later, Steve. Anybody else for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now.
Sierra Lima.
All right, I had a Sierra Lima. Who was the other one? Is that you, Jim? All right, we'll get back to you. Bet you changed over to the Kenwood, but that's all right. We'll let you pass for that. I got an SL. Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, guy. The name here is Scott. Call sign is Whiskey Alpha 5 Sierra Lima. Tonight I'm on a little hot water 12, Heath Kid hot water 12, dumping it into a inverted V out there about 40 foot to the apex, and feeding the radio with a little short 444D microphone, running barefooted here. Everybody's sounding good tonight. Scope over, I put a little scope in line with it, and everything seems to be looking right. You can tell me whether it sounds right or not. Let me know whether my scope's telling me a lie or not. Back to you, guy.
All right, Scott, sounds really good to me. I can't really tell. It might be just a tiny bit high on frequency, but if it is, it ain't enough to worry about.
Well, it can't be much worse than the rest of them sometimes, so we'll leave it with that. Thanks for picking me up, and you guys are doing a great job. WA5SL, back to net.
All right, Scott, we appreciate it. Yeah, we enjoy what we do. Lynn and Jim and myself, of course, we've been doing this a little bit, and some of y'all been doing it a whole lot longer than me, but it's always fun.
13 years.
Roger, I think, well, Miss Betty got me started into it, 5 or 6 years ago, I guess. All right, good deal, Scott. Get back with you next weekend. Look forward to it. Okay, Faraway Jim, come on in with that Kennywood.
Yeah, it's a Kennywood. It's about half the output of that thing. But that's okay. You still heard me cleaning and hollering out here. Anyway, he gave it away. I changed over to the TS-820, and that's about the size of that, because we just run this barefoot and an 80-meter wire. And that's about all I got to say about that. WJ5MS.
All right, there goes my phone again. W5CMK. Pick her up there, Glenn.
Okay, we can do that. I have to reach over and turn up my Variac a little bit. This is K5LYN on the Central Electronics 20A, driving a homebrew amplifier. Who have we got for the net tonight? I'm listening. Somebody came back to me just above the noise level. Try it one more time. Okay, it's a 0. Is anybody hearing the 0 better than me? Well, sir, I'm barely hearing you, and I haven't found anybody else that's hearing better. Try it one more time. Let's see what we can do. Sierra, November, November. Did I get that right? Okay, tell us a little bit more. My name is Lynn, same as the call, over.
Roger. My name's Alan, and we're up here north of Joplin, Missouri there, and I'll talk to you on a Swan 700 tonight here, over.
Okay, a Swan 700, a great radio. Now, tell me the name and the QTH again. There's some up and down, some QSB going on. When I hear you great, but once in a while I don't hear it all, over.
Roger, the name is Alan, and we're up there north of Joplin, Missouri.
town called Carl Johnson.
Joplin, Missouri. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. If it was a little bit more into the winter season of the year, we'd be hearing you great. But the skip gets a little bit shorter come spring, you know, so it's not quite as strong as it would be. But I can tell you that the rig is sounding fine. Over.
Roger. Well, thanks for picking me up.
He might need a little more mic gain.
The last time I checked in with you, I was on a 350, and I purchased this 700 CX. So anyway, I lost the radio. Over.
Okay, I'll tell you what, it's working, and you came up a little bit that time, so I think we're just a little bit early. The skip's a little bit short. If it was dark outside, I think that I'd hear you fine. What's the name again? Try me one more time on that.
Alpha November.
Alan, okay, Alan. Yeah, I'll tell you what, this season of the year, the skip is a little short for you guys way up there, but I'll tell you what, the Swan's doing a great job. I've never had a 700, but I have a 500 over there, and I like it quite a lot. Over.
Roger. Well, I kind of cheat with this, and I got a digital readout that a friend made for me, so if it wasn't for that, I don't know if I could handle it there. Over.
Okay, I think I better not get long-winded when going here because I still miss a word here and there. But I'll tell you what, we're here every Wednesday. Come by again and wait till it gets dark. We'll hear you a lot better. Over.
Roger. Well, thanks for picking me up, K0.
Yeah, it gets better every time you talk. All right, who else for the Boat Anchors Unlimited this evening? K5LYN, listening?
Alpha Foxtrot 5, Yankee Tango.
Alpha Foxtrot 5, Yankee Tango. Over to you.
Roger, thank you. I just happened to catch you guys. I was scrolling around and I had to fire up my boat anchor, get on the net. It's an old Hot Water 101 that I refurbished and made a few minor changes to, and been spending the day working on an 8-meter OCS dipole and wanted to test it out, so here we go.
Okay, tell me the name.
The handle is Bud. If you look me up on the internet, you'll see the name is Keith, Alpha Foxtrot 5 Yankee Tango, and I'm coming to you from the center of the known universe in Arlington, Texas.
Okay, did you tell me the name is Bud, like B-U-D?
Affirmative.
Okay, Bud, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, you're at least the third, maybe the fourth Heathkit we've had. We had 2 Hot Water 12s tonight. It sounded like $1 million, and your Hot Water 101's doing a great job. What all did you have to do to it to get it up and running?
Well, I recapped it, cleaned it up, probably did about 25 modifications that Heathkit had published, and it needed some new output tubes, and just a few minor repairs here and there. There were a couple of resistors that were burned up on it, and of course it needed some rubber bands for the O-rings, for the center, things of that nature, but nothing really big and serious, just an awful lot of fun.
Yeah, usually you go to an auto parts store and find those rubber O-rings. Usually you can find some that work out real well.
Yeah, I did. I found those on eBay. There's the guy that was selling that, and so I've got rubber O-rings on it instead of the straight spring. But I also needed to replace the dial scale on it too. I forgot about that. And just an awful lot of tweaking and tuning to get it all set up, which really wasn't hard at all, but it's working pretty well.
Yeah, I'd say probably you haven't had it on real long because you're drifting up the band. I can notice it since we started talking.
Yeah, I've noticed it drifted too. No, I haven't had it on for the minimum amount of time yet, so it probably drifts a little bit.
Yeah, you corrected it. Okay, Bud. Well, hey, we're here every Wednesday evening. We're hanging out at 7 o'clock and officially at 7:30, so come by more often.
I'll do that. Give me that call sign again, if you would, please.
Yeah, call is K5 Lima, Yankee, November, and the name is Lynn, same as the call. Over.
Lynn, I appreciate it. Thanks for letting me jump in here, and I'll bet I do this again. I've got a couple more Hot Water 101s and an SB200 that I need to work on, and once I've got them done, I ought to get on the air with them and try them out. But on that, K5LYN, AF5YT is clear. Thank you. 73 to y'all.
Yeah, glad you came by. Come by and hear those two guys with the hot water 12s. They're amazing. Okay, hey, Jim, we've only got 5 minutes left. I better give you a chance. KB5ZIV and the boat anchors, K5LYN.
Hi, Lynn. Hi, folks, this is KB5ZIV. You are listening to the Boat Anchors Unlimited net. If you would like to check in with us this evening, if you'll come with your call sign slowly, spread them out a little bit for me, guys, I'll try and get you in here. Well, while I'm not hearing too many, Lynn, can you pull your mic gain back just a little bit and let me hear that thing again? Well, he must have went down the hall.
Hey, I'm back, Jim.
I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, what I was
you
going to
said.
say, Lynn, you might pull the mic gain back on that thing a little bit and let me hear it again.
Okay, was mine a little bit rattling too many marbles around or something?
Yeah, I could hear you.
Okay, is it better now?
That's pretty good right there, I think.
Okay, yeah, there's a critical point on this.
Yeah, that's a lot better. I was hearing him all the way up to 76.
Yeah, we don't need that.
Well, it's smooth now.
Anyway, I heard guy come back. You want to take a quick run at it, guy?
Sure, I'll give you one last little go-round. This folks pays my bills around here, expects me to answer the phone and do some kind of something all times of day or night. Just don't understand it. Anyway, this is W5CMK. You're listening to the Boat Anchors Unlimited. If you'd like to check in the waning minutes of our little get-together here for Wednesday night, come on in and we'll try to get you in. One more time, Boat Anchors Unlimited. Come now or forever hold your peace until next Wednesday. Well, gentlemen, sounds like I've done all I can do. Let me say 73 have thoroughly enjoyed it at the times when I was actually able to listen and transmit in between that stupid stuff they call work. But anyway, we'll catch y'all next weekend unless the creek rises, and if it does, I'll put on my galoshes and stomp on through it anyway. So catch you then. Down to you there, Lynn. K5LYN, W5CMK, and the Boat Anchors, 7-3.
All right, Guy, and I appreciate the audio reports. This is amazing. The little tiny movement of the knob is so critical between about the right amount of audio and way too much, and you can't really see any difference on the meter, so it's tricky. Thanks for the reports. Anyway, great net tonight. I see we're at the bottom of the hour. I have nothing to add. We'll be back next week and do this again. Jim, over to you. KB5CIV in the group, K5LYN, 73s and listening out.
All right, Lynn. Yeah, I try to err on the side of not enough, but...
I agree.
All right. All right, folks. This is KB5ZIV. Last call for the Boat Anchors Unlimited net. Is there anyone else that would like to check in with us?
Good evening, Jim and everybody. November 5, Delta Mike Charlie, College Station.
Hey, brother, what's going on?
I just thought I'd help you guys put a bow on it. Enjoying the last 5 minutes. I just got here into the shack and gonna finish up, hopefully wrestling with that Valiant 2. I think I got my hum problem fixed, so I'm gonna try and button it up here, and who knows what I'll do before I button it up. But anyway, good evening.
All right, brother, I'll be back in a little while.
All right, take care. N5DMC 730, all great net. I'll catch you next week. Hopefully I'll have that Valiant 2 going, rocking and rolling.
I did. All right, anyone else for the Boat Anchors Unlimited net? All right, folks, we appreciate each and every one of y'all that took the time to come by here and check in with us, because Lynn, Guy, myself, we all know what it takes to keep these things up and running. It's fun sometimes, and that's what we do. Appreciate you guys coming by here, because without you folks, we surely can't do this. Anyway, hopefully y'all have a good week. 73s all the way around, and we'll return this frequency